This is Dr. Allison, video number 1, talking about what's stuck to my arm. It's a continuous glucose monitor. And I just went on vacation with our family and everyone was like, what is wrong? Like, what is that? It's so funny how many people are going to ask you questions. But I'm like, this is a giant experiment for myself. Okay. But then I was talking to Holly and I was like, maybe we should share this little journey. So I got this through my Oura Ring. Now, I'll tell you a little bit on how to get one of these, but I have an Oura Ring. If you have an Oura Ring and then you click on the little three line button underneath it, it might say glucose. Now, Dr. Dan's Oura Ring is too old because he doesn't like to upgrade things, but I do. Anyways, so you click on glucose and then there will be a link to order it. But check this out. If this is something that would be important to you, you can order it yourself with or without an Oura Ring. And the one that I use, I'll show you here, is Stelo, S-T-E-L-O, by Dexcom. There's a lot of options, and this is a really good monitor that it used to be you had to have a prescription, and you had to be a diabetic, but now they're allowing you to buy it if you are not currently dependent on insulin, and if you're above 18. So you could do one month, which is 2 different things, and it came with like this tiny little thing. It did not hurt at all. I was like, oh, it's gonna hurt. It didn't hurt at all. And so there's a tiny little sensor that is inserted, and then I have KT tape over it because we were at the beach and swimming and all kinds of stuff, and you want to keep that on there. So one of the things I learned is that, like, we all splurge a little bit, right? So we've had 4 birthdays in like 2 weeks in our family, and different birthdays. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have it was a little Rice Krispie treat and watched my glucose. Like, holy smokes, it was up for like 2 hours. Okay. But I never would have known that. And it seems like an innocent thing. So here's the other thing. I did my 5-day fast and I've only ever looked at my glucose and ketones when I was fasting. And that looks very different than when you're eating, because your glucose is constantly fluctuating. So 3 things can drive your glucose: stress, physical, chemical, or emotional, right? Foods can, and then working out, because it's a physical stress. So those things can drive your glucose up, and it's about how your body can regulate and bring those things back down. So you notice that certain things will drive it up, but then it falls quickly. Like, for example, I ate some of these grain-free Siete brand chips. They were delicious. They were lime flavored, right? And I was like, okay, I'm going to do no grains, and like, you do different things. Well, the cassava flour, I believe that was the culprit in the Siete chips, drove it was a glucose, it was a spike. So when something spikes your blood sugar, you really look at that. And so it was just a really great tool to see what things will spike your blood sugar and what things won't. For example, many people know that oats can drive your blood glucose up. Like, we think, oh, that's a better situation. But one of my girlfriends, who's another chiropractor up in Chicago, she used her continuous glucose monitor. So people call them CGM, continuous glucose monitor. And she found that, like, she did really well with oats. And she also has a lot of other, our bodies are different. The whole diet is taken into account. But if you want to know for yourself, this might be a really good option for you. So I don't know. I think we'll post a link down under here. And if you have questions, throw them out there. I'm learning right along with you guys. So talk to you soon.